this project initiated with regard to a target for NHS Tayside, and that target was to reduce the numbers of women who smoke who are pregnant. And usually with these sort of initiatives, we go to the research literature, and we did that. And there was not an awful lot. What attracted us, however, more was the concept of the social marketing methodology. And so in terms of what we could find from the literature, we also wanted to find out what local communities themselves thought. Our absolute underlining feature here was what local pregnant women themselves felt was important. So that was our starting point. What literature there was, what local women thought. That gave us the basis, the critical basis for how we were going to get started, and we took it from there.
One of the biggest challenges was when we took the proposal paper to the Quality Governance Committee of the board. This committee is held in public forum, and so members of the press attended, and they saw immediately that there was a story in this for them, because paying people to stop smoking was a relatively new thing in the UK, and so they presented the story, which was picked up nationally and internationally. The day after I'd presented the proposal paper at the board committee, I spent 7 hours in our communications office answering inquiries. We had television cameras around, and the story appeared on the evening news. The approach of the press was to attempt to sensationalise the paying of incentives. However, our response to that was to talk about the evidence base, how there was a solid foundation in terms of the effectiveness that could be demonstrated from this method, and also how the incentive we were paying was actually to promote healthy living, fresh food and groceries. And that message has gradually turned around the perception of the press and the way that they report it, to such an extent now that when the story is now reported in national newspapers like the Daily Mail, for instance, they present it very positively, and the beneficial results, the really good outcomes we've got for the smokers tends to take precedence and demonstrate our success.